Hello world, it's me, a little devil I am. The man from Oz. Today, Wednesday, May 20. How you all doing today? I'm doing pretty well. It local weather. It's a beautiful day here today. I mean, it's such a difference from yesterday. Let's go. Probably need up about here somewhere. Sorry about that. Hope it doesn't make you seasick. Yeah, such a change from yesterday. The sky's perfectly clear. It's 23 degrees C under the shaded rear of the house, and in the shed here it's 26 degrees. Yeah, it was forecast to be 27 degrees today. I couldn't believe it when the weather guy said that last night, the end of the news. But yeah, you're pretty close to being right. The sun's got a bit of a bite to it. There's a little bit of a, well, I'm not quite sure where the wind's coming from. It could be the northwest, it could be the north, but anyhow. But I'll tell you what, at least the nights have been nice and cool, and that suits me right to a T. It does. I like the cool nights and cold nights. It's nice to pop the electric blanket on and get into bed, and it's nice and warm. And yeah, lovely. Lie back with a good book, soak up the warmth. Heaven. You know, I'm even thinking of taking an electric blanket away with me when I go camping, when I go bush in the next week or two. I thought about it before, because it's very cold in the bush. It gets very cold. You can get, we get some big frost. I've seen some big frost out where I've been. Pick on my cousin's property up on the mountain, and it can get down to -7, 8 degrees. It might even get colder at times too. And the canvas unit on the back of my 4-wheel drive, that can be quite a cold unit. And you know, I got plenty of bedding and that, but and I warm up pretty quick once I'm in bed. But yeah, I was thinking it may be nice to bung your blanket and start the generator up an hour before I go to bed, warm the bed up, and then turn the generator off and pop in a nice warm bed. My wife says or suggests I use a water bottle or two. Nah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too soft. But I'm rambling on, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Anyhow, look, I've got to go out shortly, and so this is going to probably be a pretty short live stream. And I got another subscriber. I'm getting subscribers hand over fist, which is great. I thank you all for it. The new subscriber is Vanessa Smith. Thank you, Vanessa Smith. If you happen to be watching, I will thank you on your YouTube channel page. I always do that. I always thank everyone who subscribes to me. And I will thank Vanessa Smith if she doesn't happen to see this live stream. What was I going to do? Now, I'm going to talk about basically about me, or something I have this time. I have a website. I've had a website for a couple of years. It's called johnsbooksasp.com.au. John's Books ASP. The ASP stands for author self-publish. johnsbooksasp.com.au. Now, I've written 5 books all told, and I've got 2 works in progress, but 3 of my books I've self-published. Now, this is my first book. This is Aggravation, and this is the one I had 2,500 copies printed because I was under the illusion I'd written a damn good book. I still think it is a good book, actually. I give myself a bit of a pat on the back. No, I think it's a pretty good story, but I think that's the same with all authors, think their books are pretty good. But anyhow, I was so convinced that it was that I'd be able to sell 2,500 softcover copies, that I got 2,500 copies printed, didn't I? Yeah, it cost me $22,000. And I've given away more books than I've sold over the last couple of years. But you can only try these things. You know, I had the money, and it was something I wanted to do. But of course, in retrospect, which is always easy, I wouldn't have done it. No, because I failed miserably. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah, so that's the one. Aggravation. That's me. Me, John Hampton. Yep. And I still got most of those books here in my shed. I'm not going to show you the pile. I'm not going to do that. But also, I have another version of Aggravation. This is it here. This is available on CreatorSpace. CreateSpace. Yeah, CreateSpace. If you're interested in having a sticky beak, just type in John Hampton, author, Aggravation, CreateSpace, and this will pop up. It sells for $17.60. I'm not saying that. I don't expect you to buy $17.60. I mean, I would love it. I'd love you if you would buy it. But the last time I checked in, I haven't sold a copy. But I decided to give it a go because a Facebook friend designed the cover for me, the new cover for me, and on the back, here it is there. And it's 512 pages. I mean, it's a lovely looking book. You know, I'm very proud of it. It looks fantastic, and you know, even on the on the spine, you know, the whole work. The young woman who designed this, she did a fantastic job. She was always a graphic designer, and yeah, she did a wonderful job on it. I was very pleased with it indeed. But anyhow, as I said, that's available on CreatorSpace if you want to have a sticky beak at it. Look, it is a pretty good read, but look, I'm quite proud of that I've actually done something. You know, I was really happy with the cover of the first book. That was done by a graphic designer down at the company that printed the books for me. I was happy at the time, and I still think it's okay because the book is it is a bit on the dark side. It's down to earth. I mean, the characters are as believable as what was I going to say? The characters are down to earth and they're believable, and the story itself is in parts is very believable and very down to earth, and but it's also it's fiction, of course, with supernatural themes. Yes, I can read the blurb, of course. I'll read the blurb for you, and there it was. And it wasn't it because he couldn't comprehend what he was looking at. His first thought was that it was a shadow cast by the chimney, but the sun was too high for that to be so. Next sooty residue from the chimney, but there'd been rain several times since the last time he lit the fire near on 3 months ago. Perhaps it was a stain that had etched into the corrugated iron, but if that was so, why was it moving? And moving toward him. The darkness is unleashed. In an attempt to leave the aggravation of city life behind him, Clyde Phillimore, the main protagonist, moves to the small country town of Welcome, taking up residence in the historical MacArthur House. A house that quickly becomes a home, until he begins to experience strange and otherworldly occurrences that lead to the discovery of a diary of the house's former residents. And what he reads is beyond his writer's most vivid imagination, and my imagination. Of course, it's Clyde's imagination too. He's sucked into a dark past that will take him and his new best friend, Sandy Harold Merriweather. Are you daft, Clyde? On a journey to the depths of hell and beyond the stars. Will they be able to free the tormented souls from the demon that is tormenting them? Will Clyde seed the obsession part of the diary has invoked in him? I tell you, my friends, this is a good read. And if you'd like one of these, all you got to do is get on CreatorSpace. All right, I'm pushing the book, yes. But look, I'd love for someone to actually buy a copy of this. I really would. Or if you get onto my website and you live in Australia, John's Books, asp.com.au, That's johnsbooksasp.com.au. Maybe I should put it in the description in case you forget. Those people in Australia can buy this book for $19.95, which includes hard packaging and postage and handling. So that's a pretty good deal, because each of these books cost me about $9.10, I think it was. So I'm not making virtually anything out of that at all, because it costs, believe it or not, it actually costs nearly $13 to post this book anywhere in Australia. Yeah, I'm serious. It does. Yeah, it costs more for packaging than this book actually cost me to get printed. But also, you can buy an ebook. Now I've got 3 novels available in ebooks on the website. There's Aggravation, Henry Talbot's Book of Yesterdays, and Saturdays and Ice Vovos, and they're all for 99 cents, and they're uploaded to your email address. Now, if your email address is on an iPad or an iPhone or whatever, it tells you on the website the amount of kilobytes each book is. You know, I made a free offer on Google Plus a little while back. But for a few days, I think it was. I'm not sure. I think for 10 days I made the offer and not one person took me up on it. Not one person was interested in getting a free copy of those books. They could have got all 3. All they had to do was supply me with their email address. I don't know what it was. I really don't know if people were put off by giving their email address. But look, I've been around for a long time. I'm not a crook. I'm not about to scam you or spam you or anything like that. You know, if you want free good reads from a self-published author, me, John Hampton, the man from Oz, then get on to johnsbooksasp.com.au and just check out the website. And if you want to buy one book or all 3, you know, they're 99 cents each, uploaded to your email address, paid through PayPal. So please, just get on and have a sticky bake. I'm thirsty. And I don't want to let you down. We just had we had lunch. My wife bought a oh gee, that's good. Yeah, it's good. My wife bought a packet of Chinese little spring rolls and little triangular things. It was sort of a little assortment of different things, and we bunged them in the oven. And I tell you what, I didn't enjoy them at all. I've still got the taste in my mouth. But you're not really interested in that, are you? I wonder how this bell's going. Still doesn't sound right, does it? No, forget that. No, forget it. Oh yes, and this is ridiculous. Good grief. I had a message from my friend George. Hello there, George. How are you going? I'm sorry to hear that your computer packed it in again. It's a real pain in the bum, isn't it, when that happens? I mean, technology is wonderful when it's working, but when it ain't working, it's a real pain in the backside. But yeah, but and I will perhaps get to you tonight on Skype. I know you said that maybe I might be able to, or I might not be able to because of the trouble you have. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Now, that's about it, because I tell you what, it feels well. I can say it feels warmer than 26 degrees, but I just remembered the humidity is up around 84%. Yeah, so that's why I'm feeling a little bit sweaty. It doesn't matter. So yeah, look. Oh well, look, I've been on nearly 15 minutes. It's amazing how quickly the time can go doing these live streams. And as I said yesterday, I really enjoy doing these. I really do. I think they're great. I don't know. I must count how many live streams I've done since I started about, I don't know, month, 6 weeks ago. It might have been 2 months ago. The time gets away. Oh, and I'll tell you one thing. I made a big boo-boo. I did. I made a short video celebrating my first anniversary of my YouTube channel. It wasn't my first anniversary. It was my second anniversary. See, talk about mine going north of normal, you know. That's north. Yeah, north. North is toward my great big pile of books. Yeah. I thought I'd only had the channel for a year, but now I've had it for 2 years. 2 years last month in April. God, I'm silly, aren't I? Yeah, that just popped into my head the other day, and I'm thinking, yeah. Anyhow, look, I'm going to call it quits because I've got to go and get a. I've got to go into town. I've got to go into town. I went in earlier to pick up my wife. I met her in the supermarket. She had most of the shopping done. I hate shopping. I really hate shopping. When I go into the supermarket, I know exactly what I want to get, where it is, and I get it and get out. But my wife, she likes me to push the trolley, and she just saunters on ahead, looks here, there, everywhere. I don't like shopping with my wife, and she knows it. So she takes mercy on my poor old soul, and she will go some of the times shopping by herself, and then she'll give me a call, and I just go and pick her up. But we had to get back home because we had a lot of things that would go off if we went out to the plaza. I must show the plaza, you know. I must stick the GoPro camera on the dashboard and start showing a bit of. I did make a movie about Coffs, but it was only on the coastline of Coffs, Muttonbird Island, down at the jetty and the road through the city centre more. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll put the GoPro mounted to the dashboard of the car and go out to the plaza and do some footage, because I got some ideas for making a video or two about just driving around. I thought about calling them driver aggravation. Every driver will know what I'm talking about. You know, they get idiots in front of you who are driving real slow, and they're looking here and there, but they're not looking straight ahead. They're looking for something, but they don't even really know what they're looking for. You know, or they don't put them indicators on, or this sort of thing, you know, and it's really driver. I think it'd be a real hoot. Anyhow, and I got others to do as well. Yeah. So anyhow, look, George, I might get to you tonight. I don't know. It depends what pops up. And thank you again to Vanessa Smith for subscribing to my channel. As I said, 42 subscribers now. I'm picking up virtually a subscriber every day now, which is great. Please don't stop. Please pass the word about all the subscribers I can get. You know, I've got 206 uploads. I know of late a lot of them have been these live streams, but I think there's a lot of good videos of mine that I've uploaded. Emphysema Man continues to get views. It's up nearly 2,500, which isn't bad for 3 months for me. It's the most viewed video I've had of the 206. And I haven't checked out the other 2,000 plus viewed videos. Shearing sheep in an Aussie, crutching sheep in an Aussie shearing shed, and showing and firing my Takado Model 35 air rifle. And after that, I'm going to say thank you for watching and bye for now. Bye, folks.